So, and I want to give you the report. There were many people who won every month. So every month, if you are a winner, you get a free Noni juice. 1 month, it was more than 20 people. The least month was last month, 9 people. This last month was 11 people. And there are 4 people who won every month for 6 months. So one of them is Mia from Australia. So you got to give your testimony since you got 6 bottles, and 2 from Denver, Colorado, and 1 from Seattle, Washington, which is Isenia. So you got to give us your testimony because you got the 6 bottles too. Yes, so please give them a big round of applause for their achievement, their winning, and also their completion. I didn't even complete 6 months. I think I completed 1 or 2 months. That's all. So really, I really appreciate for everyone, and I think it's a very good data, and so you can use. Daniel's gonna make a video of your testimony sharing, so you can use this video as your tool to introduce Noni, and plus Dr. Neil Salomon's video from 13 years ago or 14 years ago, 21 reasons to drink Noni juice. Okay, so who wants to go first? Okay, Mia? Yeah, 6-time winner.
Hi, this is Mia Zhang from Sydney. I'm so happy I complete the 6 months because over time I have been overseas in some activities, so couldn't filling up on time. But I remember one day I was in cruise without internet. So I was so desperate to finish it. I even purchased the internet to do the Google form. Anyway, over the 6 months, in the beginning, I didn't feel much, and I always have issue with go to toilet. Also, because I've got rheumatoid arthritis, so I have to really watch out my diet. And in the past 6 months, we've been have some family event and some overseas trips. So it's a bit hard for me to watch out my diet because I can't go there and say, sorry, I'm not eating this, I'm not eating that. But unfortunately, after all the party food and naughty food, I'll start getting aching and sore. But at least after drinking Noni until now, on and off, I feeling the pain around my joint, but I can manage without painkiller. Also, I found that before I used to take the good sleep to helping me sleep. But now, especially in the past 2 months, I don't need to. One day, I was really in pain. I was worrying a lot of things. I can still sleep in, except, the sleeping time might be shorter. And one big thing I found before, after COVID, if I can sleep 2 hours, already a big bonus. But in the last week, I found I can sleep 6 hours. That's a big jump. But definitely, I mean, Noni is not medication, just a food supplement. But from the over 6 months, I can see all these results. That was excellent without any medication. A few years ago, with my daughter, that was 7 years ago, with my daughter's wedding. After her wedding, I was too stressed, so I caught shingle. This time with my son's wedding, everyone was worried I might go single again. But unfortunately, I didn't. But last year, I have suffered from boil, the follicle infection. that was on my glory area. That was very painful. And this time, after my son's wedding, I got it again. But overall, when I notice I start getting it until I recover, probably only 3 to 4 days. So that was in the same spot. So it's very painful. So I don't want to go out to see doctor. When I ring the doctor to tell her what's going on, she just say, "Oh, I think because you have autoimmune system disease, illness, not disease, sorry. Also because all the stress from my son's wedding. So that's why I caught it again. But this time, only 3 days, it recover. So for me, that was a big bonus because usually if I got all this, it take long time for me to recover. And from my friends, people around me's feedback, they were saying my skin actually is getting much better without using absolute set every day, morning and night. Now I combine all the Atomy products. Sometimes whatever I've got in hand more, so I just use one or that one. But even with that, they can notice my skin is getting better. For myself, I can see a lot of baby hair grow and keep it in there, it didn't fall without using the serum and tonic. One day in the dinner, one of my little friend, what I mean by little friend, they are very young. I haven't seen her for before COVID until now. And she said to me, "Oh, look, look at Mia's forehead. It's so smooth." Then I slowly look up, "What do you mean? Do you mean I'm start getting bald? So my hairline is dropping?" She said, "No. See, you are the oldest one here, but your forehead is so flat. Even with us only mid-30, we got a lot of lines." So I'm thinking, oh, okay, that helped a lot. So from inside outside with Atomy product, it helping without big money and also without a lot of medication. The medication, it helps, but also some sort of toxin in there. If I can use natural way, why not? And save money to go to see doctor. I think this is even better. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Yes, thank you. I totally agree with you. Right, right, right. Thank you very much. Okay. So you got so much benefit and you got 6 bottles. And so you have so much to brag about. So share your testimony with a lot of as many people as possible. Okay, congratulations again, Mia. And who wants to go next? Arsenia, you wanna go first, or Bill, you wanna go first?
Hello, everyone. Okay, first of all, when then this challenge offer, I didn't even know that I have something going on my body to even participate. But when Bill told me, "Are you gonna participate?" and I said, "I don't know. I don't have nothing to challenge." And then I remember that I have a sinus problems, and I didn't even think other thing that like I have developed. I was thinking about maybe I was developing an arthritis on my shoulder, and I didn't know that until when I challenged the Noni, when I drank Noni. So since when I was drinking Noni, okay, before I drink Noni, I have that a very painful on my shoulder, and I didn't know it was arthritis. But and I thought, because of my accident, a bad accident, maybe I said I am developing arthritis. So I said, maybe I need to go to the doctor and check. But because I've been drinking Noni, and I noticed that the pain is gone even now. The big pain, it was gone, and I thought, wow, because I was also doing the how you call that, the OD is here, and there's 21 reason to drink Noni, and I thought, oh, I realize it now that it is true that when the 21 reason says the pain will go away or gone. So, and that's I experience. So even other pain, I don't have no pain anymore at all. So even when I'm working, working the yard, so all of that pain is just I'm getting stronger. And also I noticed with my skin before, even though I'm using the lotion, I get itchy, and then also a dry skin. I said, it seems like the lotion is now working on me. But since when I was drinking the Noni, I noticed that my skin is really smooth and kind of moisture. There's a moisture on it. So that's why I thought, wow, drinking Noni is really, really good. It's helping my problems. And that I thought I don't have a problems on my body and my skin. But now I am really, really going to continue drinking Noni because the another thing that my throat is always dry. When I drink Noni, especially when it is chill, colder, it feels so good in my throat. And another thing that I notice is my nails. It's always growing so fast. And I keep cutting it, and it seems like my nails is getting healthier. So that's another thing that I am noticed. So what else? With my my bathroom thing, I used to have a problem of going bathroom, but now I sometimes I'm going to the bathroom twice a day, sometimes once a day. So it's really, really helping also. And oh yeah, the energy, oh boy, I can really say the energy is really, really also good. I have a lot of energy, even though all day I am working, and I have a lot of energy. So another thing is the sleeping. Before I kind of when I go bathroom in the middle of the night, it's hard for me to go back to sleep right away. But when I have this 6 months challenge with the Noni, I sleep really, really, really good, and I feel so good when I'm sleep. I sleep really good because I always tell that to everybody. I said, you know what? No matter how we drink a lot of supplement, if we don't have enough sleep, it's still your energy, and you're also immune. You know, it's not, it's going down. So it's really good to have a good sleep also. So that's why I am going to continue drinking Noni. Even now, we don't have the challenge. We're still drinking twice a day, and sometimes him is more. But sometimes, when I have some itchy throat, I said, why not? I need to drink more of the Noni. So along with the hemohim. So yeah, I really enjoy with the challenge, 6-month challenge. Even though the first time I wasn't even interested, but I was really enjoying it. Especially I receive 1 bottle every month free. So I thought I don't know if I'm done with all of my testimony. Maybe I can think of something again next time.
So your sinus, how was your
Yeah,
sinus?
my sinus, it's getting really good. I don't have, when before I drink the noni, I always blow my nose. And oh my God, it's really bad, especially when it is the weather is changing, also with the dust and pollen. Oh wow, it's really bad. But since when I was doing the challenge with the noni, it was really helping. So even now I don't have that. It seems like my nose is getting drier, not having a lot of problems with, like, keep blowing because it's something in there, junks. I call it junks. So, but it's getting better. It's really good. It's helping me, that drinking noni. So yeah.
Great. Good.
So
Very good.
yeah, I'm getting healthier inside and outside. My skin, wow, I like my skin now. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you, and congratulations again, Cynthia.
Thank you.
Okay, and since your microphone is on, Bill, you go next.
Yep, I'm next. I need to share my screen because I got a story to tell.
Okay.
Okay, now this is going to start, go back up here, in 2023. In November, we started urinating blood. Not just small amounts, I mean fire hose streams of blood. So I went to urgent care, and they determined I had kidney stones. There were 7 in my kidney and 3 in my bladder. Okay, so I went in on the December 4th for kidney stone surgery. Now, this was done in Seattle, and it was done with laser surgery. They removed the stones, everything's fine. I got home with the catheter installed, and the catheter was installed until around 12:14. They still want me to use self-catheterizing. So on 12:17, I had to go to your urgent care again because I was having an infection. And they determined that I had a urinary tract infection and one of my heart valves had an infection around it. So I wound up in the hospital on 12/17, and then on 12/29, they allowed me to return home, but I had two IVs in my arm that lasted 6 weeks. Now this means Cindy had to change out one IV every 12 hours. The other one was every 24 hours. Good thing was no more IVs, no more infections until I started bleeding again further with more kidney stone surgery. This time, they were able to do the air blasting of the stones to break them up and they would flow out. Well, I wound up again with a catheter installed until I started stopping bleeding and everything like this. Well, unfortunately, on 7/5/24, I came down with more kidney stone surgery. Okay, more kidney stones. They were able to air blast them. However, I still have a catheter installed. I'm still bleeding. Now remember, the catheter has been installed for a long time, so now the body is adjusting to using that. So it wants to go all the time instead of like normal. So anyway, recovered from the kidney stone surgery, and we decided we needed to do something because what's happening is my bladder's not emptying out, and it's backing up into my kidneys, causing these stones. So, gentlemen, pay attention to your prostate gland, pay attention to your kidneys and your urinary stream. And if you're not like normal, see a doctor about it before you get to my condition. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, so continuing on, we decided with the urologist they would do a TURP procedure on me. What that means is they take a stainless wire up inside your prostate gland and they remove some of that tissue. Fortunately, the tissue that was removed was non-cancerous. So I don't have prostate gland cancer. It's just the prostate gland was over enlarged, squeezing the urinary tract to where I couldn't urinate fully out. Now, after this surgery, it's 6 to 8 months in recovery. Okay. So I was going through that. Now, in January, we began this Noni 6-month challenge. And I'm thinking, I got to do something different than what I've been doing. And here's a perfect opportunity to do the challenge twice a day, along with the hemohim. I started hemohim twice a day as well. Now, with that being said, on 3/19 of 25, my urinary tract bleeding finally stopped. Now, I'm not talking liquid bleeding, I'm talking blood clots. And some of the blood clots were the size of a quarter. Okay, some were really thin but very long. So you need to pay attention to what's going on in your body to prevent this stuff from happening. But fortunately, in March 19, the bleeding finally stopped. That means I'm healing better now. And I do believe it's because of the Noni and the hemohim combined together. Okay, so now the catheter was installed during the majority of this time. My body got used to it, but my weight loss was 50 pounds. Yeah, 50 pounds. But my muscles deteriorated. I don't have the strength or energy I used to have. If I stand more than 20 minutes, I got to sit down. Okay. If I don't get up and move around a little bit, I start what do you call it? Rigor mortis almost. Okay. Anyway, on 6/20/6/6 of this year, I had my bladder muscle tested. And of course, the testing result was my bladder doesn't completely empty out, even with everything else I've done to this point. Well, part of this is still because of that catheter being installed, and the body wanted to go whenever it wanted to, not when, and this is uncontrollable. So I was going through a 72 box of Depends every 2 days. That's how many times I was going to the restroom during this time frame. 72 Depends in a couple of days' time. That's a lot. Now I'm down to the 72 Depends in about 4 days. However, I'm able to control when I go to the restroom most of the time. If I'm sitting and stand up real quick, it splurts out. If I'm so anyway, I got to be careful with that kind of stuff. Moving right along. So on 6/12, I was diagnosed with urinary incontinence. That means kind of an uncontrolled urination. And at 7/13, a Noni 6-month challenge had ended. And I do believe, honestly and fairly, that the Noni has helped me get to the point where I am at now. Now I got to go back in time a little bit. Because of all this going on within my body, I missed a trip to Italy, and I was not able to attend the Sharon Rose Master trip. So guys, pay attention to your prostate gland. Okay, now on 7/16, but that was yesterday, drinking Noni throughout has improved my health condition. Now, if you looked at the charts that Jennifer was showing, there's one very small one that's always not very good. Well, that was Bill during this entire challenge. Now, it was suggested, hey, Bill, why don't you drink more Noni than what we're doing with the two? I said, no, If I do that, I'm violating the challenge period itself. Twice a day is what the challenge period was. So now that the challenge period is over, I'm improving it to 3 times a day. Okay? Now, the best thing is I don't urinate uncontrolled like before. Now, my sleep is improved to 3 hours a night with cat naps in between. Before, the only time I could get a good night's sleep is with the catheter installed. After the catheters have been removed, I was getting up every 10 to 15 minutes to go to the restroom. Now, would sleep in the chair because it's easier getting out of my chair than it was getting out of the bed. So now because of the challenge, my sleep has improved to about 3 hours a night. So I get a good hour, then I got to go take a huge restroom break, go back to sleep for about another hour. But I get cat naps in between, so I get more than 3 hours a night now. So that's improving. Now, my skin condition, I have developed some rashes because of the urination and things like that. And it's improved considerably with the Noni. And then the bowel movements, there was days when I would not go. Then it was diarrhea time. Well, after I got on the Noni challenge for a while, then it became every day. I think there was only a couple of times during this challenge period that I missed a bowel movement. And then there were sometimes it was up to 3 times a day. And it was a loose stool. It has not been a hard situation, but very loose, which, once you go, boom, out it comes. So the best thing was it helped to improve my bowel movements. It helped me start getting better sleep, and it's helped me with my urinary incontinence. So my future diagnosis and treatments to be determined. I see the urologist again in September. But I am including Noni 3 times a day with the Hemohim 2 times a day. Okay, so that's Bill's story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much for your detailed improvement in information.
On a side note,
Mhm.
I sent it because of the challenge we received through the center managers challenge for yesterday, ending at midnight last night. I forwarded that to Federal Way. So I don't know where it's going to happen with that, but that's Bill's story, and I just want to let you know I'm sharing it with other Atomians other than just this group. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Yes, and Bill has confessed to me. He said all the our survey, the low report is from him because of his condition, this condition. He cannot sleep for a long period of time, and he had many issues. So when you share this data with your customers or friends and family, you can say that it's the participants are not all everybody who are healthy. Like you see, like some people slept less than 4 hours, even though drinking Noni juice. But person like Bill he has complicated medical issues. So he was the one of the participants. So this survey was done for people who are in very different levels of medical condition, physical condition, and even that's why this is so honest and then normal. And for everybody whose condition was normal or had issues, all got improvement. It's a big good news, I think. Yes, Bill?
Well, I just want to add one more thing. During this whole challenge period, I would be reminding Arsenio to get our Noni juice for the evening. Okay, because she's busy doing other things. So I don't know why she got the 100% and I didn't, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. As I know, I took the Noni juice twice a day for that whole challenge period. I think the reporting is where I felt up at. So anyhow, I just want to say, if you're not drinking Noni regular, make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to improve your system. You're not going to notice anything at first, but after a period of time, that's when the improvements are going to start showing up. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, I didn't miss drinking noni juice, but I missed reporting the completing the survey form. That's the objective tools that we can select winners. So yeah, some people like me, I missed like one time per month. Then you are not a winner. Yeah, but it was fun and very beneficial for everyone. And anybody else who want to share your testimony of Noni challenge? Daniel? You unmuted yourself, so I thought you were getting ready.
Okay. Okay, yes. Wow. Jennifer, you are psychic. Oh my God. Okay. Today, I'd like to share with you the changes I experienced in my body during the Noni Juice Challenge. Okay, let me share the screen first. On February 6, 2025, I accidentally hit my toenail. I got injured, just like you can see in this photo. It was badly injured. And this picture was taken about a week later. About a month after that, my toenail completely fell off. At first, it was very painful. Yes, of course. So I looked online to find out what to do when a toenail falls off. So I searched on the internet, but most of the information said you should see a doctor right away and take antibiotics, something like that. But I decided not to go. Why? Because we have hemohim and noni juice, right? I believe if I kept taking them every day, they would help my body heal very naturally. Yes, I believe Atomy has functional food. So what I was most curious about was how long it would take for a new toenails to grow back. So I asked ChatGPT. So here's what it said. Okay, like this. Usually fingernails take 4 to 6 months to grow back, but toenails take 2 to 3 times longer than fingernail. Sometimes it grows back still, they spend more than a year. And if you are older, it could take even longer. And new nail might grow back, looks like ugly, something like that. Yeah, ugly shape. So I was a bit worried about that. Let me show you the next picture. It was taken on July 13, 2025, about 5 days ago. Look at my toenail. It's about 95% grown back. The upper part looks thick and big, like a little ugly, right? But the bottom part, the new net is growing beautifully. And remember, I never went to the hospital, never took antibiotic, and there was no infection at all. It only took me 5 months for the new toenails to grow. I truly believe this is all thanks to Atomy's Noni juice and hemoim and all the other amazing health functional supplements. And also, I want to share one more important thing I realized during these past 6 months of doing the Noni challenge with all of you. I believe this is the exact mindset we need for the Atomy business. This challenge wasn't easy, okay? Drinking Noni juice twice every day, morning and evening, without missing a single day for 6 months. And also, we have to submitting the Google survey form every single day. This is really tough. That's why although many people started, only 4 people finished it, the entire challenge without missing a day. Wow, this is amazing. I really congratulations to 4 people who are finished entire challenge time. So what does this tell us? It tells us that if we stay consistent, take action every day, and never skip the small step, just like the 4 who completely the challenge, we can succeed in Atomy too. Imagine if we go out every day and meet at least 2 people, share Atomy products and vision, and keep doing our daily activities without fear. I believe everyone here can succeed in this business. That's the path to becoming an imperial master.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes, I agree with you, your point. Yes, we need to be consistent, persistent, sharing Atomy product, Atomy vision, Atomy culture, then we'll be all successful. And even though we didn't miss drinking Noni juice, we forgot because life is hectic. We missed completing the survey, but I think everybody's winner because everybody got some benefit, a lot of benefit from drinking Noni juice twice a day. So I really appreciate for everyone who participated. Yes, and then if you haven't tried the Noni juice drinking regularly, please do so you can get all the benefit. And once you realize any improvement you experience, please share with the group so everybody can benefit from each other's testimony. Thank you. And